Hi Leo, this is your monthly forecast for June 2018. June 2018. June 2018 for Leo. June 2018. June 2018 for Leo. All right. Starting off the first of the month, I do see you very involved and enjoying what you're doing in your work. I see many of you growing in your career or your artistic endeavors. I see you working with people in a very cooperative manner. Around the 6th of June, you might start to feel a little bit of melancholy or nostalgia. And I feel like it brings up some mental angst around communication, particularly maybe some legal things or some paperwork, some contracts, something like that. So be mindful of that around the 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9 and 10 of June. I feel like you'll approach that in a manner where, you're going to kind of take the bull by the horns. You're not going to let it get you down, which is really nice to see. There is a new moon that's on June 13th. It is going to be in Gemini. This is a really great time for you business-wise, Leo, to make some new connections or replenish some old connections that you have made. So I'm just going to see how that plays out for you and with the cards. June 13th, the new moon for Leo. New moon for Leo. Yeah, just like I had mentioned, this is really going to be a good opportunity for you career-wise. What first comes up is the wheel and then the sun, the 19 of the major arcana. Prior to that, I'm just going to mention that you might find, or leading up to the new moon, you might have some difficulty with sleep. You might be experiencing a little bit of insomnia. You don't, I feel like you're not really up thinking about anything in particular. It's just kind of like you can't shut your brain off. It might be a good idea around that 9, 10, 11 mark of June to go to a yoga class or something that, you can actually get some help with calming your mind down. Because on the 10th, things are going to start to speed up in your life. So all those feelings of being stuck and not moving fast enough, that's all going to change starting on the 10th of June. So keep that in mind. Right through to the 19th, I see that you really start to notice things are moving by that time, the 19th of June, and you're advancing in your career, and or you really see the benefits of something that some kind of choice that you've made in the past for your career. It might not be career for those of you that might be based out of your home. It could be just that you feel really good, you're in a positive state of mind. The Sun card's a good indication that you just feel like everything's going great. Life is wonderful, you're thriving through positive thinking. You're inspiring others as well around you, so please note that. Sometimes we forget our impact on other people and how we can simply affect their whole entire day based on our own attitude, and that's either good or bad. We all have experienced, those negative Nancy's and how they can really challenge us and bring us down to a level that most people don't really want to be. There are a few people that enjoy being negative, but I suspect that's just something that they've learned. But this is not you. You're shining bright like the sun. Your ruler is the sun. Full moon's coming up on the just got my paper here, 27th. The 26th, this is where things are going to get a little bit messy, okay? Because Mars is going to start to retrograde in Aquarius, which is your polar opposite sign. And that's going to go right through to August 27th. So let's just see how that plays out for you. The full moon on the 27th, the very next day after Mars starts to retrograde, is in Capricorn. It lines right up with Saturn. So let's just see how that week plays out for you. For Leos, for the week of last week of June. Oh, one card just flew out. Oh, a bunch of other cards are flying out. So definitely some strong messages coming here. I do see that full moon kind of kicking you in the butt there, Leo. You might feel like, especially this card, the Five of Pentacles, I see, you know, or sorry, not the Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups. I see, you know, just kind of bored, a little bit bored here. So this is around the 25th of June. And then, you know, the 26th, which is when Mars starts to retrograde, you're going to feel that really intuitively inside your heart space. It's just going to feel like everything starts to get stuck again. You're going back into that mud, or you went off into the ditch. And some of you might feel like giving up. This is not a time to, you know, really make any decisions during this Mars retrograding phenomenon. And it happens every 2 years. And like I said, it starts on June 26th and goes through August 27th. I know you're very impulsive, Leo, but don't give up on anybody at this time. But your relationships might be challenging you all the same, because remember, Mars is that energetic, fiery planet. And, you know, when it starts to retrograde, there's that sense of frustration people around you will be experiencing, work interruptions, you know, even some accidents as well. It is retrograding in Aquarius, so Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, and it's often unexpected, whatever is going to happen. It's not really a conducive sign for feeling safe, but, you know, I wouldn't worry a whole lot. I do see, you know, you struggling with a decision that you need to make. It could be related to a partner, a romantic partner. It might also just be your work. Maybe you know, aren't sure if you should continue on in some career endeavor that you're participating in. So I'm just gonna check to make sure I didn't miss anything for Leos for the month of June. Leos for the month of June. Definitely you need to clear out some energy at the end of the month. Maybe right before Mars goes in, so like on the 25th of June, do like a clearing in your home, like a purification ceremony. You could do on the full moon even, which is the 27th. But guides are particularly saying June 25th is super important for you, because you might kind of, you know, Mars retrogrades on the 26th, then the 27th is the full moon. And with all of that emotion and stuff that happens with the full moon, that build up and that release, it's very easy to get off balance. So the guides are suggesting the 25th, do a clearing. You know, you can use purification herbs like sage to do that. There's lots of aromatherapy sprays that work to uplift the energy. Palo Santo wood. Going outside in nature is also very, very, is a very good way to clear your energy field. But in your home, your office space, you could use some crystals to do that. Something needs to be done going into that full moon, going into Mars retrograding for you, so that you don't really get as down in the toilet. All right. So let me just check. I'm going to check with the Robin Wood deck to see if I've missed anything at all for Leos for the month of June. Leos for the month of June. Okay. Yeah, like I said, you know, definitely that clearing is essential for the end of the month, right before that full moon. So definitely, whatever you choose to do, whether you, you know, sea salt, sage, it doesn't matter. Just something that, some kind of a ceremony that helps you to clear so that you don't get caught in the energies of, and this is something you could do as a daily practice. It could be that you work out every day, clear your energy field, move your chi around, make you, make you feel a lot stronger mentally, physically, and that way, you don't get bombarded by other people. This is the key. Other people. There's gonna be a lot of people that are just gonna, might be just, testing your patience a little bit. Things that they would have done that wouldn't normally not bother you might bother you because, everybody's going to be a little bit more irritable close to the end of June. I would advise you to avoid any kind of surgery. Like I said, don't get divorced during this period. Don't buy any cars and don't start a business. I think that's all for you guys. I will see you again here next month for the month of July, and have a good one. Share this video with your friends. You can cross-reference if you have a Leo moon or a Leo rising. This video is applicable to you as well. Check out my other videos if you have different signs for those, the moon and the rising. If you need a reading, you can always call me. My phone number is in the information below, or email me. And I do Skype in person, and I also can email. It's not my favorite method. I prefer to talk because I like to talk. So yeah, lots of options there for you, and have a good day.